Now I'm going to go over to mid and show you some of the front mid spams, because most of the spams to do with A are really, like I said, just to like attack them from afar, because you can't really do most of the spams unless you're close mid, and if you are, that means you're exposed to getting flashed on like executions, and you don't want to just be spamming a wall out in the middle of the open. So I'll start with right mid, and obviously a lot of people know the white door spam. This is just to go into alt mid. I think this is really good when you're doing a setup where you have one guy hiding in this corner with his back turned, and one guy spotting this with his gun out, so they know if they jump up. And normally they'll have his back turned right here, so he doesn't get fined by a pop flash. And this guy in the CTR will actually be spotting for him, and spam, spot, spam. And all that really does is it hits them a little bit, and it makes them think that's like the left mid guy. So they might try to do a pop flash setup and jump up, and you'll get the free kill from this guy. So that's the first basic spam. Now, if you're a rotator, something I like to do, which is pretty basic as well, is just run up these stairs right here. And I like to tap this if I know they're already up mid, because all that really does is shoot this lane. And a lot of people tend to just be walking right up, So it's sometimes good to get a free dink off when you're rotating. I'll move over here to left side mid. Most of the spams here in all in A are meant for halls, really. There's only that white door spam for mid, but left mid, the only really spam you can do for mid is right here. And if you scoot back, you can do it through this crack as well. I mean, it's really just mostly like if you're playing a passive setup and you have someone already watching mid, like maybe from the side corner, but you can just do stuff like this and spam right to the right of that life post, and it's good to get them walking on mid. But anyways, the passive spams right here I think are the best spams, because you could hide in the site and you can hear if they jump on mid while you're shooting and you have cover. So if you sit on this corner right here and shoot right where these two walls meet, this is right where a lot of teams boost up in window room, right in the center, and that's good to just damage them, and especially since you could hear the hit. You could also nade over, which is a good trick, and if they're in the window room, they'll get hit. So that's a good passive spam. Then I have this one where I'm standing next to the bomb box, and I just line this box right here up with the shutter, the left side of the shutter, and then I shoot at the bottom right side of it. And that's right at the top of the hall stairs at the corner, and that's really good because that's another thing where they're not even near you. Like you have time if they're going to rush you to reload and hide before they could hit you. So that's a really good spam to do when you think they're going slow in the hallway. If you come over here when you climb up to balcony, this is a good spam to do early in the round. You just stand on the top right of this box, and you line it up with the roofing right here, and you just tap, and that goes actually onto the balcony. I'll show you guys really quick. Goes onto this balcony over here on the right. If they're doing like a slow strategy and they're spamming, or they have a guy watching this window peek, that'll line up straight with that. So that's pretty useful. I'm going to show you one last one for the passive right here. On balcony, you could actually just, there's like this little gray like tornado looking thing. If you just shoot to the right of it, being straight in front of it, this is actually the left corner of the hall from your side right here. So a lot of times Ts will walk up like this, clearing it along the back hall. So that's a good basic spam for that. The only other really tips and comments I have for this is that spamming on Inferno works just like any other map. You kind of want to communicate it with your teammates. You want to let everyone know where you're going to be spamming, let your teammates know what you're going to be spamming so they could be watching it rather. And just pick up the communication level, because if you hit someone through the wall and your teammates could hear it, that'll give you a lot of useful information, and could make it really easy for you guys to win the round with that over-rotation calls and anything you can get from just hitting someone through the wall. So, all right, guys, this has been EG Pro Tips, sponsored by Kingston HyperX. You can check out more videos at www.myeg.net, and I'll catch you guys later.